I was asked by someone yesterday, they asked me, do you get lonely? And the reason for that question is because every time that specific person see me, I'm always by myself. And I answer the question by saying, I do get lonely once in a while. And I said the reason I choose to stay by myself a lot of times is because I rather be by myself than be around people that's phony and fake. You know, I rather be by myself than be around people that don't have the best at heart for me. And that was my answer to that question, because more and more every single day I'm realizing the circle of people that you keep around you plays a big role in your decision making in life. And that goes for every age. That doesn't go for age group of like, okay, from 8 to 15 or from 15 to 20. No, I'm talking about from any age group. Whatever is your age right now, you can be influenced to do and becoming the worst version of yourself. I'm very serious. I know for 100% fact, no matter what age you are right now, if you see this video and you are hanging around people that's thieves, you're going to become a thief. No matter how you was brought up, no matter where you was brought up, no matter if you went to church every weekend, if you hang around thieves, it's just a matter of time before you think being a thief is okay. So when I say that to that specific person, they completely understood exactly why I decide to always stay to myself. Because you have to think about it, bro. If you're hanging around people that don't have the best at heart for you, why be around people like that? If you're hanging around people that's constantly looking for problems, that's constantly acting out, that constantly acting in a fashion that like they have no morals, they have no self-respect, why would you want to hang around people like that? So for that, me specifically, I rather be lonely. I rather be lonely by myself, stay to myself, than be around people that's not contributing to society. I really don't like being around people who's not contributing absolutely nothing to society. Every time that I'm around you, all you talk about is bad things. All you talk about is things that it's not morally right. I don't want to be around that. I want to be around things that uplift me. I want to be around things that make me a better person. I want to be around things that could teach me something, that I want to learn. Every single day that God give me life, I want to learn something new. I never been skiing. Let's go skiing. Let me learn. Let me fall. It's just like me being a baby again. Just like when I'm learning to walk as a baby. I fell a whole bunch of time, but I never stopped. I kept trying and trying, and finally I learned to walk. Just like when I was a baby learning to use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom in my underwear several times, but eventually I learned to use the bathroom on my own without my grandparents' help. So that's how life goes. You know, I like learning brand new things. I don't want to be one of those people that older I become, I want to just settle for what I know. No, I want to constantly learn. So the reason I stay to myself, I refuse to hang around people that's not willing to grow. I refuse to hang around people that's not willing to become better at every second and every minute of the day. I refuse to go down that path. And if you guys out there, man, if you're one of those people that, you know, like being by yourself, I salute you, man, because it takes a lot to be by yourself. It takes me a lot every single day, because you do get lonely. You do get lonely being by yourself, but at the end of the day, you realize, like, you know what, bro? I was by myself throughout this entire day, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a better person, because I didn't do nothing negative. I didn't talk bad about nobody. I wasn't involved in nothing negative. Like, to me, it was a great day. You know what I mean? I wake up, I thank God, first of all, for giving me life. I worked out, I exercised so I could become a healthier version of myself. You know, like, I go to earn an honest living. You know, I put in the work. I put in the work that it take eventually so I could become my own boss. Like, I contribute to my future. And that's me being by myself. I contributed. I took steps to becoming a better version of myself. And that's what matters to me every single day, man. I don't know how you guys feel about that topic, but, you know, let me know in the comments. You know, do you like being by yourself, or you rather be in a circle of people? You know, and if you're one of those people that love to be in a circle of people, you have to be very careful, because once again, as I said at the beginning of this video, you could be as strong as you think you are. You know, you could be one of those people that grew up in church every Sunday. You could be one of those people that grew up in a suburb. You never really hanged around people that's doing drugs every day. You never hanged around people that's consuming alcohol every single day. You never hanged around people that's always talking about robbing and stealing and taking from others. You know, you never hanged around people like that. You grew up the correct way, and you grew up the way that you should be for the rest of your life. You know, but if you think that being in a circle if you think you can be in a circle of people and you're going to continue being that perfect, well, not perfect, but that good, because we're never going to be perfect, but you think you're going to continue walking that positive line throughout your entire life by hanging around a bunch of people that's not like-minded as yourself. You know, you could be you could be a strong person, strong-minded person, yes. But I promise you, if you hang around people that's constantly doing drugs every day and you never did drugs your whole life, it's a 95% chance that you're going to try drugs. And once you try it, you're going to like it. If you're one of those people that never hanged around people that consume alcohol at a regular basis, if you never ever hanged around people years of your life that never consume alcohol on a daily basis, they only consume alcohol once in a while, I promise you, the people you hang around with, they play a big role in your decision making going towards the future. You might see this video and be like, hells no, I'm not like that. I will never drink alcohol every single day. But I promise you, if you hang around people that consume alcohol on a daily basis, you are eventually going to do it, because it's around you every single day now. You know, it's very hard. You could be the strongest person, but it's very hard when temptation is right in your face. When temptation is directly right next to you, it's even 100 times harder to resist temptation when it's right next to you every single day. You know what I mean? So me personally, I rather separate myself away from every and all bad temptations that could eventually suck me in to being a part of that life, because I don't want to be a part of that life. I want to, you know, my life now, the way it is, I want every single day to focus on doing what it takes to become a better version of myself. You know, every single day every single day that God gives me life, first and foremost, I want to take the time out to say, you know, I thank God every single day for giving me another day. But at the same time, with me getting another day from God, I want to make the best out of my days. You know, I want to contribute as much time as I possibly can to becoming a better version of myself. And that's with me working on my health every single day, working out. That's with me eating a healthy diet. You know, that's with me taking steps every single day to becoming my own boss. You know, that's with me taking steps every single day that I could actually give other people's opportunity to have a better life. You know, the steps I take every single day, if God gives me another day, is to accomplish a life that I could help others out. You know, that's my goals. So if you know me and you see me by myself, just know that's the reason why I'm always by myself. Because my concentration and my focus, it's to becoming the best version of myself every single day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, share, and comment on the videos. Always, before I end my videos, I always like taking the time out to show respect, gratitude to our commander-in-chief, to our president of the United States, which is Mr. Donald J. Trump. I salute to you and your family, Mr. Donald J. Trump. I salute to you and your entire family, sir. May God bless you and your family. May God watch over you and your families on your journeys within the United States and on your journeys outside the United States. May God always watch over to our Commander-in-Chief and his entire family. To every and all God kids within the United States, may God bless us all. To every and all God kids all around the world, may God bless you guys all. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, please treat people with the respect, the kindness, the love, the care, and the loyalty that you expect others to treat you with at all times. Always do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Always make God and his family, guys, a part of your decision making every single day. Until the next video, man, let's love each other. Let's do what's right for each other to make this world, and let's work together. Let's come together to make this world a better place. Let's come together to make this world better than we actually came into. Let's do what's good for each other. Let's do what's right for each other at all time. I'll catch you guys, man.